In August 1945, while Japan was burning under the shadow of the bombs, millions hid under the rubble, waiting for one word: surrender. But on a small island in the South Pacific, there was one man who refused to believe the war was over. This man would live as if still at war for decades after all wars had ended. His name was Hiro Onoda, a Japanese intelligence officer sent in 1944 to Lubang Island in the Philippines. His mission: prevent Allied forces from using the island as a base and wage guerrilla warfare to the last breath. And when the last Japanese plane left, he received his final orders: do not surrender, ever. Japan will come for you. Just a few months later, the war ended. Japan surrendered, but Onoda didn't know. Or rather, he refused to believe it. Voice: a crackling radio. The enemy is spreading false propaganda. Do not believe it. The emperor has not surrendered. In the jungle, Onoda lived with 3 other soldiers, raiding villages, stealing food, convinced the war was still ongoing. For them, every sound in the night was an American ambush. Every leaflet that said Japan has surrendered was an enemy trick. Years passed. One of his comrades died in a battle with the Philippine police. The other 2 were killed in skirmishes with local farmers. And Onoda remained alone in a forest where ghosts grew faster than trees. He polished his rifle every morning, cleaned his uniform diligently. He lived as if the war would resume tomorrow. While the world was building skyscrapers, he still slept under banana leaves, ate raw rice, and wrote military reports no one would read. In the 1970s, more than 25 years after the war ended, rumors began to spread. There's a Japanese soldier still fighting in the jungle. No one believed it, until a young explorer named Norio Suzuki came to the Philippines searching for him. After days of searching, he found him. A thin man in an old military uniform, holding a rusty but ready-to-fire rifle. Suzuki said to him, "Onoda, the war is over." He replied, "I will not believe it unless my direct commander tells me so." The Japanese government searched for his former commander. They found him, working as a retired bookstore clerk. He was brought to the Philippines and went to the jungle himself. When Onoda saw him, he stood and saluted, tears in his eyes. The commander said, "Onoda, all operations have been canceled. Japan lost the war. Return home." Only then did he surrender his rifle, his sword, and his uniform, after 29 years of fighting a war that had ended long ago. Onoda returned to Japan as a national hero, but also as a symbol of military madness. Some considered him insane, others called him the last honorable warrior. But he could not endure modern city life. He left Japan shortly after, moving to Brazil to live as a farmer. He once said, "People today fight for money. We fought for something that no longer exists." Hiro Onoda died in 2014 at the age of 91, the man whose spirit refused to surrender even after the entire world had. His story is a harsh reminder that war does not end when the guns fall silent, but when a person chooses to leave it behind. War ends in the mind before it ends on the battlefield.